Hello everyone, Mizabdi here back again, and thought I'd do another, video, I did one, yesterday, which exploded on, so, yeah, you've read the title. I will not waste any more of your time. Let's get into this. CGI Thomas and Friends before CGI Thomas and Friends. The first one was in Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Originally, they were going to green screen the models of Thomas into the scene, but it didn't go so well. It seemed like the green screen didn't like him. I sure do. And that's why they didn't do it. If that makes sense. Yeah. And so they decided for the very first time CGI would be used. Oh yeah. And then when yeah, and that's why the scene is CGI. Although the background is a painting, so guess that's something to note off of. The Adventure Begins did that too. Now we get to this terrifying monster that destroyed the movie, calling all engines. Well, to be real, that was already inherently. So, the learning segments. Boy oh boy. These were things like when Thomas would air on TV. There would be these little learning segments between episodes. To fill out the time for their Thomas section. And boy, oh boy, oh boy. These things are pretty. I don't think anyone cares about them. The characters that were indies were Thomas, Edward, Henry, Gordon, James, Percy, Toby, Emily, Jeremy, Diesel, and Mavis. I heard somewhere that Rosie was gonna be added, so that's cool. And Stanley was also added. Yeah. This is how they made them. Yes, this. These were nightmares to put together. I mean, seriously, I could never do that. I mean, I'm pretty good with tech and stuff, but wow. The next was Hit knew that model Thomas could not live on forever, and that CGI was needed. So, they asked the company to animate 2 season 11 episodes in CGI. These episodes were Thomas and the Stinky Cheese and Don't Be Silly Billy. I guess Billy did make it into CGI then. Poor guy. Anyway. So, after, Thomas and the Stinky Cheese was put there, I must say, this matches the model series 1-to-1. I've heard some people say, oh, it should have stayed like this, and I've heard some say that that CGI is better. I'd say the final CGI that we got is a lot better. And this is actually pretty cool. So whoever signed up on that diesel face, I just want to talk. Dun 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 dun! We got to the worst. No question, the worst. CGI Thomas before CGI Thomas. Season 12. Stop looking at me, Thomas. The true mix of models and CGI. Oh no. This was like a mix of them. So they used these little face trackers on the engines instead of, the not mouth moving faces that we all know. And it's terrible. I'm sorry. The CGI that we got in the end is a lot better. I'd argue season 12 is the worst model series season. The animation is terrible. I'm sorry, but Harold, the humans, the animals, they all look terrible. The faces for the engines and Birdie looked terrible. All the new characters are terrible. I do not care for Hank, Flora, or Colin. Not a single one of them. The returnees were cool though, but they did nothing. And every godforsaken character except Hector is stupid. But the production of this season truly is interesting. To be honest, this is probably gonna be my sleep paralysis demon, but yeah, season 12 was the end of the model series, of course. And then we got CGI. So, how do I feel about these? Magic Railroad scene, still wish it was the prop, but I totally understand why. Learning segments, I don't care for them. Not one bit, honestly. Thomas and the Stinky Cheese, it's pretty cool. And as for season 12, get out of my house. Anyway, I've been Zebedee, you've been whoever's watching me, and goodbye everyone.